dancing idly, no, I can't move at all. I curse the name, the one behind it all. Discord, I'm howling out the moon and sleeping in the middle of a summer afternoon. Discord, whatever did we do to make it take our world away? Discord, are we a prey alone, or are we just a stepping stone for taking back the throne? Discord, we won't take it anymore, so take a tyranny away.
Political culture is an essential aspect of any society as it reflects the attitudes, beliefs, and values of the people towards politics, government, and civic engagement. A comparative analysis of political culture in Kazakhstan and other countries can provide insights into similarities and differences in the political attitudes and behaviors of different societies. Kazakhstan, being a young and rapidly developing country, has undergone significant political and economic changes in the last few decades, making it an interesting case studied for comparative analysis. This topic aims to explore the political culture of Kazakhstan and compare it with other countries to gain a better understanding of how political beliefs and parties and practices shape governance and civic participation. Now, comparative analysis between Kazakhstan and Russia. Kazakhstan and Russia share a long history of being part of Soviet Union, which has influenced their political culture. Both countries have a strong tradition of authoritarianism and centralized political systems with a powerful presidency that dominates political decisions making. However, since gaining independence, Kazakhstan has taken steps to establish a more liberal and democratic political system, including the adoption of a new constitution in 1995 that established a presidential republic with a bicameral parliament. Kazakhstan's foreign policy has also been pro-Western than Russia's, which has contributed to differences in their political cultures.
Case in the US, the United States has a long history of democracy and individual rights, which is quite different from Kazakhstan political culture. The USA has a strong two-party system with regular election and the constitutions that protect individual rights and freedom. Kazakhstan, on the other hand, has a dominant party system with Nurlan Sultan party holding a majority seats in parliament. However, both countries share common interests in economic properties and have market-oriented economies which have contributed to some similarities in the political cultures. Kazakhstan and China. Kazakhstan shares a long border with China and has a strong economic relationship with its neighbor. Both countries have a one-party system and place a strong emphasis in stability and economic growth. However, there are some differences in their political culture. China places a great emphasis in collective decision-making and social harmony, while Kazakhstan political culture emphasizes individual achievement and entrepreneurship. Kazakhstan has also been more open to Western influence, which has contributed to differences in their political cultures.
Kazakhstan and Turkey share a similar political culture based on a strong tradition of authoritarianism and centralized political systems. However, Turkey has a more developed democracy than Kazakhstan and a more active civil society. Both countries have market-oriented economies and share a common history as part of the Ottoman Empire. Turkey has also been more open to Western influence than Kazakhstan, which has contributed to some differences in their political cultures. In conclusion, while there are some similarities in political culture between Kazakhstan and neighboring countries like Russia and Turkey, Kazakhstan's political culture has been influenced by its pro-Western foreign policy and market-oriented economy. While there are some differences between Kazakhstan and the United States and China in terms of their political cultures, they share a common interest in economic prosperity.
Я бы хотел задать тебе вопросы по поводу политологии. В основном это будет интервью. Тебе на каком языке ехать?
На русском говорю.
В итоге, что ты знаешь про политику?
Честно, именно вот про политическую культуру, мне кажется, она не настолько развита, как в других странах, в Казахстане. Например, та же самая вот эта культура голосования, да, вот эти вот президентские выборы. Мне кажется, это не настолько популярно, даже смотря на статистику, сколько людей проголосовали против всех. Мне кажется, тут можно уже увидеть, насколько у нас вот эта вот политическая культура не так развита, и что, мне кажется, люди не так сильно следят за политикой, как хотелось бы. Вот.
Хорошо. А что ты знаешь о политической культуре других стран?
Ну, могу сказать, что США, то есть там уже там процветает, можно сказать, типа демократия, там очень многие, ну, вот эта культура того же самого выбора очень хорошо развита. То есть даже в соцсетях можно увидеть, как люди там очень активно голосуют, очень активно продвигают свою там кандидатуру. Вот, и мне бы хотелось бы видеть это в Казахстане тоже.
Хорошо. Спасибо за ответы.
We interviewed a total of 10 people, and based on the responses we received, 60% of respondents were little informed about the political details of the country, 30% were moderately informed, and 10% had no interest in politics at all. Also, based on the results of questionnaire surveys published by Al-Farabi journal, we can conclude that interest in politics in Kazakhstan is quite low, and many people don't believe in their ability to influence the decisions of the government. Based on analysis of other countries' political activities, comparatively, citizens of Kazakhstan seem to be the most politically indifferent. For example, according to data published by WCIOM in 2021, the approximate number of politically active Russian people was about 60%, while only 20% Kazakh people were informed about politics. In conclusion, in addition to the previously mentioned differences in political culture between Kazakhstan and other countries, Kazakhstan's social and political activism is its weak point. The country lacks political interest and activism on the part of the people, and judging from the data from the interviews we collected, politically interested people expressed discontent towards the indifference of other people.